Get on the cannon, Aaron. That face. Ah! Ah! There's so many bullets. Help. She's so cute. Oh, I'm scared. This doesn't even feel like the same expansion. Like, this is such a juxtaposition from what we were just doing. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Final Fantasy reaction series. My name is Tara if you don't know me, and today we're continuing the MSQ with level 97. Things took quite a drastic and dramatic turn back in level 96, and I feel like the answers are like just beyond the bubble on the horizon. I cannot wait to learn more about why they're helping Zoraal Ja, what exactly the army is made up, and what is going wrong in that reflection to cause them to want to spill over into ours. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right back into it. I want to start seeing some questions answered.
Finished at last.
Whoa. What the? It's like totally a battering ram. Wait, are we supposed to have cannons?
The pinnacle of locomotive engineering, the Dawn Blazer.
There they are. The Dawn Blazer.
Amazing.
Yep, she's been fitted with wooden armor and a crystal grounding rod to mitigate the effects of lightning. Naturally, we had to overhaul the engine so it can handle the extra weight.
I was about to complain about the wooden armor, but they explained it really quickly. That makes a lot of sense.
I also had her outfitted with the ferric cannons, the better to contend with enemy forces. And as they're modeled upon those used at the Crystarium, I can attest to their potency.
So, what do you reckon? Given the tight turnaround, I'd say we did a damn good job.
Yeah.
At the risk of spoiling the mood, we should probably get moving.
Yep, you won't get far if you let them pummel you from the air, but you'll be safe enough once you reach the tunnel.
I wonder how much resistance will really be met with, given that Zoraal Ja
In that
really
case,
wants to challenge people.
I will conceal the train with a spell once everyone is on board.
Oh,
It should last long enough for us to reach the tunnel unnoticed.
okay.
We've done all we can. Rest is up to you.
Oh my god, if Walika's wife dies, I'm not gonna forgive this game.
I won't let you down.
They cannot Magnus him.
Vanish.
He turned our screen dark. I can't see anything. He made it too invisible. Oh, it almost made it all the way.
At this speed, we should arrive at the dome in no time at all.
But not before we're spotted, I expect. Stay alert.
This wasn't a duty, right? There wasn't the glow of a duty? I don't think there was.
Here we go.
Stand fast, everyone.
I wonder if we can get a flying mount like that. Oh! I love that the warrior lights on a cannon. Yeah, paint the ass crowd.
No, you don't. Have care! They switched to firearms!
Oh, are the firearms piercing the shields, maybe? Ooh! Now back to cannons.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, indeed.
Jump!
Okay, action, Starcroft. Whoa. Pick her up! Pick her up! Ruh-roh! Oh, we're safe. Winky. Oh, I wanted to see like a little wink.
I need you to take over for me.
Ooh! Get on the cannon, Aaron. That face. Get on the cannon. Aaronville, get in the cannon. Oh, she's deflecting the bullets with her axe. That's too much. Such an advanced cannon for such a primitive aiming mechanism.
End of the line, everyone!
Oh my god, everyone just went for it. They're just going for it.
Stop it, little.
You get his get his ass. Why did she just throw a stick? Dang, was it enough? Watch it not be enough, but Zoraal Ja just opens the doors anyways. Oh no, we got, I saw an opening there. We got through.
That was too close. Still alive, Aaronville?
Mostly.
Oh, you survived! Malika still has a wife after all of this. Magnificent.
At last, the enemy stronghold. We should hurry before they can regroup.
Let's go and find out what's inside.
Now, I wonder if this is going to be Solution 9? Or if Solution 9 is within the reflection, and if eventually we will go into the reflection. There's only 3, well, yeah, there's 4. Whoa! Vanguard now accessible? It's a dungeon? Oh, hell yeah, it's a dungeon. Oh, let's go. Ooh, what are those? Whoa. Vanguard is under attack. Vanguard is under attack. All units prepare for battle. Oh man. This theme's interesting. Enemy sighted. R7 sentries. Prepare to engage. Well, that didn't take long. Zoraal Ja holds command over all of this? What is that? What are those? Little bikes? Whoa! Swoop! Dude, their bikes are so sick! Wait, are those the same vehicles that they fly on? Oh, I think it is! Oh, it definitely is! Look, they just opened up! Oh, the music is so sick, dude! Hello? A bike rider, but it's a red bike! That's how you know it's gonna be serious. Here we go! Warning, intruders detected. Initializing extermination protocol. Oh, what? Wingblade engaged, preparing high-speed maneuvers. Beware the Wingblade. Oh, I understand what I'm looking at now. That's so interesting. I thought it was gonna like just go around the circle. I didn't realize it had a beam connecting. Combat proficiency exceeds expected parameters, requesting reinforcements. In the middle of a boss fight. Authorization to disengage limiters granted. All units commence firing. Ooh, this is interesting. Ooh, bombardment. Wow, that's cool. We're so close. 3%. Finish him. Vanguard Shoes of Healing. Wow, those are such sick sneakers! What do you mean? Look at those shoes! Oh no, I'm gonna be farming this dungeon a lot, aren't I? I should look up what the tank set looks like. Holy, what are these things? They look like they would give awesome hugs. What is that thing? That looks insane. What? Are you a vehicle? Protector. Safety inspection chamber? Safety inspection chamber? Intruders detected. Initiating purge protocol. Search and destroy. Turrets deployed. Commencing remote volley. Whoa. Oh my. Oh, I'm gonna get hit by things. It's gonna happen. Oh gee, oh golly. Holy moly. Fulminous fence, restricting enemy movement. Electro fence activated. Huh? The air is thick with lightning ether. I think we gotta go around these fences. I don't think we can walk through them. Can we walk through them? Oh, we absolutely can. Oh, but it gives me paralysis. That was a mistake. A motion sensitive bomb has been affixed to you. Motion sensitive? An acceleration bomb explosion affixed to the body. Oh dear, I think I have to stop. Oh, I couldn't stop. Youchie. I like this fight, dude. What is going on here? Oh, you've got to be kidding. Micro movements, micro movements. Look for the safe spot. Move as little as possible. Micro movement. That is so fun, dude. Heavy blast cannon. Wings. Protect my friends. Very cool. Oh my god, this is madness. I love it. I love it. It's so chaotic. Ah! Ah! There's so many bullets! Help! Help me! Help me! I'm so focused! Send an adult! Goodness! These are some big AOEs. Oh, it's over. That was such a fun fight. That was chaotic. I can't wait for the... Whoa. I can't wait for the final boss. Whew! Some sort of tunnel? Damn it all. Power the cross bridge and release the beasts. We can stop them that... Whoa. Vanguard Prabhasa? What are you? You're not robotic looking at all. Like a being of pure energy. Whoa. What is all this? A monitoring room? That such a serious breach should be allowed, but it ends now. Is that Galuf? No. Ophidian Outrider, Zander the Snake Skinner. There are people within the armor? We redeem our honor with your lives. Are there people within all of the armor? Or just like select commanders, do you think? And most of them are autonomous. We redeem our honor with your lives. Huh. This is their leader? Something's not right about this. That's what I'm saying. All right, Zander. Sorry we gotta do this to you, bud. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. What's happening over there? Hello? Is that side of the... Whoa! It's explosive. Zoraal Ja will have your head on a pike. Why are you loyal to Zoraal Ja? What did he offer them? You still stand. Impressive. Also, why is he almost dead already? What's going on here? Sir? Half your HP appears to be missing. How is he? He's cooked already. Phase 2? Question mark? There must be. There has to be. How could you? Ugh. Oh, over already. Enveloped in a gentle light, the pulse of life surges through Zander the Snake Skinner. Alright, no more games. The same as Zoraal Ja. That was no resurrection magic. I call on the soul of the serpent, the great devourer. Give me the strength to destroy our enemies. What? You'll pay for the souls you've made me waste today. I'll tear you limb from limb. Slope. Whoa, 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 what is this? Oh, that was such a cool attack! Stop. That is so cool. Okay. So, they're consuming the souls, like the one they pulled out of that old lady, to bring themselves back to life? So they're being rear guard. Whoa! Oh, rear guard again. Fore guard, okay. So that's how they're coming back to life. I'm assuming. We'll wait for confirmation, but it seems like they're pulling the souls out of people and then using those souls to give them another life in the video game. They had another guy. Oh no, Tank Buster! Kill him before he... We killed him before he could tank us. Wow. Oh, what is Zoraal Ja gonna become? If regular human man, the Zander guy, became that horrible snake monstrosity, what is Zoraal Ja gonna turn into? Oh, that's such a comfy jacket. What do you mean? Oh, for scouting? I gotta level up my ninja. Oh, it's so nice. Okay, let's exit.
What greeted us was not the home that I had left behind. There was no mistaking we had reached Yassulani, and yet it was wholly unlike my memories. The lands of my childhood had changed beyond imagining.
Holy cow.
To where had I returned?
It looks like it's been, like, extremely
We
weathered.
tread on, the darkened skies above a mirror to my heart, clouded with fear and uncertainty.
Like weathered by, whoa, the big thing in the background. Like weathered by age. Do you know what I mean?
How bizarre.
Like it's been rapidly aged.
This cannot be Yassulani, can it?
Holy cow. Holy moly, dude. Whoa. That's insane. There was no sensation of passing into a different world. This couldn't be a reflection, could it? Do you think they're able to like bring entire sections of their reflection into ours? It's fallen into total disrepair. Almost as if it hasn't been used in decades. That's what I'm saying. Now, one of two things. Either this is their reflections version of this town brought here and just like left into disrepair, or they accelerated time within this region, within the bubble, and everything just aged dramatically, I wonder. For new structures to deteriorate and enormous ones to appear in a flash, if I didn't know better, I'd say time flows differently here. Is such a thing even possible? Wait, if time does flow differently here, and we're inside here and time is moving faster, what is happening to the outside world? That is my immediate concern. Simply put, the rift between dimensions causes time to flow at a different pace in each world. While hours pass in one, years may have come and gone in another. But if this is Yassulani, then we should still be in the source. The flow of time should be synchronized. I'm not sure I follow all this talk of reflections and dimensions, but if Erenville says this is Yassilani, then it must be. Your village is a little further along, right? Erenville. Yes, it's a short distance to the northwest. Let's head there next then. Rather than talk theory, it's always better to confirm things firsthand. Why does this one look so cute? Whoa! May I be of assistance? This one looks so cute! It's still functioning. It doesn't seem to be hostile, at least. Perhaps we can ask it some questions. Can you tell us where we are? Unable to confirm credentials. Please present citizen identification. Citizen? Unable to confirm credentials. Confirm. Seems it's broken after all. Let's leave it be and get going. I miss cute robot already. You know what I want to say? This reflection, it would make sense if they were like naturally dense in Levin ether for them to be hyper advanced. They would honestly have abundant energy, wouldn't they? Once they figured out how to harness their lightning, then that reflection could just skyrocket in technology.
My home. It's in ruins. But why? What happened here?
This means Namikka is gone as well, right?
And where is everyone?
I had a look in a few of the other houses, but they had clearly been abandoned.
Damn it all. None of this makes sense.
Excuse me? Are you looking for someone?
Is this Poster Girl? Oh my god! Poster Girl! She is so cute.
I apologize for giving you a fright. However, I did have reason to keep to the shadows.
Okay.
Zoraal Ja has told me a great deal about you.
Zoraal Ja has told me a great deal. What?
Zoraal Ja?
Greetings, and welcome to the realm of Alexandria.
Alexandria.
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
Queen of Reason? Queen of Reason? Who is your king? Don't tell me it's Zoraal Ja. Don't tell me it's Zoraal Ja. Queen of Reason?
Queen of Reason?
Sphene is such an interesting name, though.
If you are the Queen of Reason, is there perhaps a...
No, don't say it.
Yes, if you mean to ask if there is a King of Resolve. Zoraal Ja holds that title, and together do we reign.
No! 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 I'm so upset. You're too cute and innocent looking.
You were both behind the attack on Tulihiola.
Whoa. Ease up on the throttle here. Wuklamat.
And I doubt you're here to offer us a warm reception.
Whoa. She seems so innocent.
No, you have it all wrong. I am not come to fight.
Zoraal Ja rules alongside me, but that is a matter of expedience. In truth, we are at odds, he and I.
A matter of expedience. Working together to fix their problem in their reflection? I wonder?
It is at considerable risk to myself and my people that I come before you to beg your aid.
With?
Our aid. I'll admit I cannot imagine King Zoraal Ja is keen to share and share alike. But if what you say is true, you're still the queen.
Indeed. But I was once the sole ruler of Alexandria. Until one day, he appeared, bent on conquest. In my weakness, I feared his power.
Okay.
So I persuaded him to forego violence and strike a bargain. I would remain queen, and he would receive technology that would empower him to achieve even loftier ambitions, along with the knowledge to use it.
Interesting. But why?
A gamble, to be sure, but if it might spare my people...
It was just to stop him from taking over your realm? It sounded like whoever was at the gate made a deal with him.
If I may, the dome surrounding these lands was erected but recently. How is it he was able to not only invade, but instate a new system of leadership in a mere matter of days?
I've never heard of your realm. And this place is, or at least was, Yasolani. The house I grew up in is still here. But 3 years ago, that tower and these strange contrivances weren't. Nor was our village in ruins. Where did you come from? And what happened to the people who lived here? You must know.
Surely. At least something.
I realize how confusing this all must be. Truth be told, I don't fully understand it myself.
Oh, damn it.
What I can say is that one day, people from your Tuliolol suddenly appeared here in Alexandria. Or perhaps it was we who found ourselves in Tuliolol.
So it was a partial rejoining. Oh no, does Dawntrail end in a full rejoining? And another calamity?
Until but recently, we were completely unaware of events taking place beyond the barrier surrounding our realm.
Does this not remind you of the Crystal Tower? How after the 8th Umbral Calamity, we devised a means to transport the Spire across time and space from the source unto the first?
Yes, it does.
Granted, this is on a much larger scale, if that is indeed what has happened. Not only the people and structures, but also the surrounding environment. Regardless, the people of Lakeland perceived the arrival of the Crystal Tower much as the Queen describes her own experience. Sudden and inexplicable.
Well then, you appear to have a better grasp of our circumstances than we do. Indeed, more than I dared hope. In which case, a closer examination of the effects of this phenomenon may afford us more insights. Allow me to take you to the outskirts. A number of the Shatona live there as well. Perhaps your acquaintances are among them.
Oh. So they didn't slurp
Hold
up
on.
their souls?
If we accept, there's no guarantee we're not walking into a trap.
True.
But if we're to defeat Zoraal Ja, we need to understand how he grew so strong. Besides,
We need a glimmer of hope for Aaronville.
You're right.
Queen Sphene, before we go, Your
Queen
Majesty,
Sphene?
I have to ask, did you really have nothing to do with the attack on Tuliolol?
She was there. We literally saw it.
Noble Wook Lamart, shall we dispense with the formalities? I'll not deny the soldiers and airships that attacked your people are products of Alexandria. But it was Zoraal Ja, not we, who fashioned them into weapons of war and laid siege to Tuliolol.
And that's why the robots around here are like assistance robots.
So he alone is to blame.
Well, him and
No,
Zander, I guess.
I may not have prosecuted this war, but I nevertheless bear responsibility for it.
Perhaps. I know next to nothing about you, let alone what you've been through. So by all means, show us around. I think we'll learn a lot from meeting more people.
Wonderful. If you would follow me.
Oh, if Sphene betrays us, I'm gonna be mad because she is so cute. I take it there will be trouble if Zoraal Ja hears of this.
Is that concern or suspicion?
Concern. I trust you even though I probably
if
shouldn't.
Things should take a turn for the worse. Might I call upon your aid?
She's so cute.
I jest, of course. But you do strike me as the most capable here.
Queen Sphene, huh? Queen Sphene. Queen Sphene. Queen Sphene. I think it goes without saying, but we're not going to trust her just like that, right? Maybe not you, but I'm hook, line, and sinker, dude. Any way you look at it, a mysterious girl who appears out of nowhere, proclaiming herself a queen is suspicious. What is this music?
Here we are. Though you'll doubtless find much of what you see in Alexandria strange, the traditional agriculture practiced in this village at least should be familiar.
What is the music? Oh, everyone has those gamer head
Queen Sphene? What business brings her here, I wonder?
The Queen has come!
You look well, Paquine. And Katonye, I see you've already taken to your new position.
Does she know all her subjects' names, or do you think like
When
the
she introduced
augmentation?
herself as Queen, I was expecting someone colder. Honestly, she reminds me of you, Namachi.
Stop. Oh, stop. Are they gonna be shards of one another? Queen Sphene and Lamat, or Wuk Lamat?
Me?
It's only natural for a ruler to love her people. And I should like to know them as best I can. Even the most trifling details.
Stop. Is she her shard?
The more you come to know them, the more you grow to love them. Who they are and what they've built.
That's it. Beautifully put.
And it would appear that she is well loved in turn.
Like Wuk Lamat.
Your Majesty, you honor us with your presence. And who are these fine people?
Tuliolol's vow of resolve, Wuk Lamat, and her companions. They come from beyond the barrier, but you needn't worry. They are good people and are to be treated as my honored guests.
The rumors of a link to the outside are true then. Wuk Lamat is still so young.
Still so young.
Oh, where are my manners? I am Popone, a leader of sorts of the people living out here.
Still so young. That, oh, I'm dying. That means that the people, the Tuliolans who were in Yasulani and like inside the bubble, time does move faster, doesn't it? It means that they've really, really aged, and that's why seeing someone as young as Wuk Lamat is surprising. Oh no, is Namikka still gonna be alive?
That is a ton of Wautenring to it.
Wait, a descendant?
Right you are. I take it you hail from this region as well? Teshpiani, perhaps?
Yes, I do. I don't suppose you know a woman by the name of Cahciua.
Cahciua? I'm afraid I'm not sure if I've ever met someone with that name.
If she had accelerated aging, she'd be bones by now. And dust, probably.
Mother isn't here. But it's a relief to know at least some of the people of Yasulani are alive and well.
Your mother, you say? Now that you mention it, I do see the resemblance.
What?
You know my mother?
Sphene has had dealings with Cahciua.
I do. Yes.
How?
Then tell me, please. Where is she?
I cannot say. Not here, but I promise I will in due time.
Oh, I'm so frustrated. The answers are like right there. They're like right. It's so close.
I have a question, Pepone. Do you recall what happened the day the dome first appeared?
The barrier? Well, I remember fixing a shelf that had collapsed after a terrible earthquake. Then the ground began to tremble. There was a brilliant flash of light, and then...
How could he not have a good memory of it? Or unless he got a bonk.
Forgive me, my recollection of it all is rather poor.
You needn't push yourself, Pepone. After 30 years, no one could blame you for not remembering.
Time does move differently here. 30 years. The bubble showed up, what, like 3 days ago?
30 years? As in 30 years in the past?
Absurd though it may sound, there is no doubt in my mind the events that led to the joining of our lands occurred 30 years ago.
Oh my god.
Which is not to say I understand why our perceptions of the intervening time are so radically different. We only just became aware of the discrepancy when Zoraal Ja's military base was completed, and we were at last able to venture beyond the barrier.
I believed you long dead. To have the chance to kill you myself is an unforeseen blessing.
So Zoraal Ja has been with them for at least 30 years. That line did catch me a little off guard.
30 years. Little wonder Zoraal Ja assumed our father had already passed away.
It's not unlike how time passes differently in the First and the Source. The fluctuating space of the rift between them disrupting temporal equivalence. Perhaps the same holds true here, and time flowed faster within the dome.
Yeah, it makes sense. I'm so glad we have Graha along for this, because he has the perfect experience with his time on the First. Do you suppose time is still passing faster in here?
I was able to make contact with Y'shtola not long ago via link pearl, so that shouldn't be cause for concern.
So something changed, something happened.
And based on the Queen's account, this encampment may have come to serve as a physical bridge between the two planes, after which the dome was forced into the Source's temporal flow.
Okay. Okay, phew. So we're not going to come out of the dome in like 10 years' time.
If we're to be certain of anything, we need more information. Sphene, would it be all right if we had a look around and spoke with the townspeople?
By all means.
Time to see what we can see of Alexandria, then.
And its people. I may yet find familiar faces among the survivors from Yasulani.
They're just going to be 30 years older.
Even if I don't understand the half of it, I would learn more of this place before we confront Zoraal Ja.
Perhaps you'd care to see how we make our living.
I would join you as well.
Ma'am, please. You needn't trouble yourself.
Stop, Sphene is so cute.
It's no trouble at all. And I promise not to cause any manner of distraction.
Reassuring words, or they would be had I not heard them countless times before. Very well, but do be careful.
Of course. I shall proceed with the utmost care. Now then, if you two would follow me, we can begin the tour.
Dude, I'm obsessed with Sphene. Help. She's so cute.
I can't say that I trust her yet, but I trust that her affection for these people is genuine, and that's enough for me.
She came back like, hello? Hello? Why aren't you following me yet? No, she's so adorable. I need help. I need help. Huh?
What's happening over there?
It's nearly time.
Nearly time? That's ominous. Time for what? Hello?
I'm glad you could make it.
Are you with us?
Queen Sphene has come to see you.
That's Namikka!
Here, Namikka. Everything is going to be all right.
I was kind of thinking it when I saw how old they were, but I kind of thought Namikka would be dead by now.
What's the matter, dear?
It can't be. That's the bangle I gave to Namikka.
You know her?
Of course I know her. She was like a mother to me.
I see. She was always willing to lend a kindly ear to others, but rarely did she ever speak of herself.
Is it really you?
She must have arrived shortly before the barrier manifested. For us, it was perhaps days, but for her...
30 years.
Namikka, it's me! Wuklamat!
I'm afraid her time with us is nearly at an end.
Has she no more soul cells?
Soul cells.
She always used hers sparingly, but at her age, it wouldn't make a difference.
Soul cells is how they bring themselves back once they've died.
Ma'am, the ushers have arrived.
The ushers. I kind of hope she'd be given the chance to say goodbye to... Wow.
Thank you, Namikka, for your many years of friendship. Take comfort in the knowledge that this is not the end. Be not afraid. Your memory will live on. In us.
Living on in memory. The giants share a similar belief.
Though I have a feeling Alexandrians is more literal. They all have these things attached to their head, which I'm assuming is like attached to their consciousness, like their brain in some way. So maybe their memories get uploaded to like enrich Alexandria or something along those lines.
Wait, where are you taking her?
Worry not. She is being escorted to a medical facility in the tower. There we will ease her burden.
Ease her burden.
I had hoped to make arrangements for her sooner, but she wished to remain here for as long as possible. I could not bring myself to refuse her.
Do you think she was waiting? She did say Wuklamat's name. Do you think she was waiting until Wuklamat could find her? I'ma cry, dude. I'm like on the cusp.
Is there any way I might stay with her for a little while longer? We may not share the same blood, but she was my mother. Please.
I'm gonna cry.
Let us give them some time alone.
She didn't speak, but I'm grateful that I could be with her at the end.
It's not the end.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that we have much to discuss. Where shall we begin?
You can talk about what happens when
With what
someone
we can be
dies.
reasonably certain of, perhaps. Between what we have witnessed and the testimony of Alexandria's inhabitants, it's safe to say that two distinct lands have indeed become one. What's more, having met Namikka, there is no denying the divergence in the passage of time.
Yeah, that basically all confirms it.
Taken together, these phenomena strongly suggest that some manner of cross-rift displacement has occurred. Specifically, the displacement of Alexandria from another reflection to the source.
But was it an accident or was it intentional, much like the Crystal Tower was?
What perplexes me, however, is the scale of said displacement. It far exceeds what could conceivably be achieved with a Void Gate, or even with the Crystal Tower. In essence, we are dealing with a localized instance of dimensional compression. The Ascians would no doubt liken it to a rejoining.
But this wouldn't have been a full rejoining.
Which invites the question, how was such a feat accomplished?
And how old is Sphene?
I wish that I had an answer for you, but this talk of reflections and dimensions is well beyond my understanding. I can only tell you that we lived peacefully under the barrier's protection for many, many years, until the day that peace was suddenly broken.
If I may clarify, the barrier predates Alexandria's displacement.
By several hundred years, yes. To when the continent we call home was ravaged by a devastating cataclysm.
Several hundred years? Does that coincide with the calamity of lightning? Hold on.
One eternity later.
Wait a second. Do you think... Have they been in an isolated section of their reflection after the events of the calamity of lightning? And not the entire reflection rejoined with the source? Huh?
The barrier was erected to isolate us from the surrounding land's innocuous influence.
What?
I see. And it was only later that it was whisked away, along with its contents by means unknown.
In other words, Sphene's as lost as the rest of us, right? The Alexandrians didn't mean to end up in Tural.
But of course, our next stop ought to be Everkeep. That tower over yonder.
That seemed like she knew more but didn't speak on it.
Once you have been registered as my guests, you will have access to Solution 9 and
Solution
its
9!
residential district, where you will doubtless gain invaluable insight into Alexandria's state of affairs.
Solution 9!
Unfortunately, I cannot take you directly to where Zoraal Ja resides.
Fair enough. We're not ready to face him yet
That
anyways.
you'd let us in it all goes a long way toward proving you're not content to let Zoraal Ja do as he pleases. But we're not talking about a simple difference of opinion here. I've come to avenge my father. And to do so, I intend to take Zoraal Ja's life. Are you willing to stand by and allow Alexandria's king to be slain?
A fair question. Permit me to answer it thus. My people come first. Their welfare is paramount. I will do everything in my power to keep them from harm.
Including allowing the king to be slain.
It is a ruler's duty. Now, I am off to register you at Everkeep. It may take some time, but you shall find the entrance open to you in due course.
Everkeep.
Oh, and ere I forget, your mother, Cahciua, you might try the Thunder Yards to the east.
The Thunder Yards? Is that where she is?
I am afraid I can say no more than that. Make for the Thunder Yards, and all will be made clear.
Oh my god, Sphene! I hate how vague you're being on so many different things. I want to trust her, but she's just like dodging so many questions and dipping and ducking under things and not giving a flat answer to anything.
It's not as if we have other pressing business. Not until we can get into this Everkeep anyway.
I was yapping, but his thing just flickety-flookedy, didn't it? What happened? Communication?
Thank you for earlier. And for being a friend to Namikka these past 30 years. It means a lot to me.
Namikka? I'm sorry, but I don't know who you mean.
When somebody dies, do they just wipe this community's memory of them? So that they can use the remaining soul?
We were just with her. If this is some sort of a joke, it isn't funny.
Oh, I'm scared.
I don't mean to give offense, but I honestly have no idea who you are talking about. I'm sorry.
How can you not know who she is? You're in charge here. She was under your care.
Then in all likelihood, my memories of her have been stored in the cloud.
Do they yoink everyone's memories of that person?
Any person seemingly forgotten without reason is probably there, in the cloud.
Now, do they actually get to exist there, like in a simulation?
Oh, I really must be getting back to work. If you'll excuse me.
That brief, creepy moment felt like something out of Black Mirror. I can't remember the name of the town, but there is an episode of Black Mirror that when people get old, they go into this like game simulation where they can be young and live out their dreams again. And they can live the rest of their lives there. I wonder if the cloud is something like that. Or if they're just yoinking their souls out like they did to the people in our place and are using them as soul cells, like they called them, so that they can revive themselves if they die. If we can't readily solve the mystery about Namikka, perhaps we could search for Cahciua instead. Sphene said to try the Thunder Yards. It should be in this direction. What? Hello? What are you? He's angry! He's your angry little robot. Angry! What is this? It's so cute. Impossible! What are the Mike TV looking as?
But wait, there's more. Act now, and we'll port you the handy Logomatic absolutely free for only $99.99. Ah! Mike!
Another kind of mechanical soldier. It looks dangerous. We'd better destroy it.
That's it! You're getting dismantled. Glitch, screwdriver.
Ooh, ah! What is that little robot? Huh? A little camp in this cave? It's so cute, dude.
What is this?
Ironville.
Ruh-roh. Bandits, maybe. I don't know.
A trap?
The little facial expression.
It really is you.
Cahciua? Used the government name. Eleneshpia.
Huh?
Who?
I just had to get a look at you in the light. And I can still hardly believe my eyes. But it is you, my darling Eleneshpia.
The squeaking.
My darling, what now?
Oh my god. What is happening?
Oh, it's so good to see you, my fussy little bun. But what are you doing here? What brings you all this way?
My fussy little bun. Get me out.
Why the long face? Aren't you happy to see me after all this time?
I know that laugh anywhere. Mother?
Wait. Since when was your mother a weird floating thing?
I'm sure she's gonna explain.
kitten. I knew I recognized that adorable, fuzzy face. Alexandria was always so excited whenever you invited him over to play. You remember me, I hope?
Oh my god. She's just gonna...
I can't say that I do, but you know my father?
She's just gonna fully embarrass Aaronville.
Appearances notwithstanding, it would seem this is my mother, Cahciua.
I'm sorry?
Oh, this won't do. Come in, come in! Friends of my Alexandria are always welcome.
This VO is incredible, dude. There's so much sass.
A little forewarning, but no.
There's so much sass and energy behind their voice. Oh my god. Why are they like hiding out in this cave though?
Just when I thought I was starting to get a handle on this place. How are things still getting stranger?
Dare I ask the reason for your appearance? Oh, this? It's just a body that I control remotely. I use this for our operations. Okay, thank God his mom isn't like uploaded somewhere and this is her way of like being a person. We're members of a resistance organization. Oblivion, we call ourselves. And our goal is to thwart Zoraal Ja's ambitions for conquest. Nice. As I expect you've already noticed, everything you see within this dome, the buildings, the people, the very earth beneath our feet, is a fusion of two worlds. Stopping such a fusion was Oblivion's original mission. Notice how nobody in the Resistance has those little monitor things, and our mission statement has become more of a legend that's passed down to members. By the time we joined, our sole objective was stopping Zoraal Ja. The little emotes, dude. But we failed to do that, and now he's taken his army outside the dome. None of you wear those strange devices on your heads. Does that have something to do with your work? You mean this? It's a regulator, the pinnacle of electrope technology, and that we don't wear it is indeed related to our operations. Regulators have two primary functions. The first, as the name suggests, is the regulation of the wearer's reserve of souls. Should they die, the regulator expends a soul to bring them back to life. You mean people walk around carrying spare souls? They do. Souls are packaged in cells, and they can be used to replenish the life force that is lost due to sudden death, such as in accidents. They do nothing for those who die of old age, though. The distribution of soul cells is based on one's work evaluation to encourage exemplary performance when fulfilling their duties. Souls are as a common resource and payment for services rendered. That's so messed up, dude. The void-sent practice of consuming others for their ether comes to mind, and similarly, I expect that the act comes with some risk. Oh yeah, with the void-sent, if they consume, there's a risk that they get like too much of the thing that they're absorbing, right? They become too like what they've eaten. I miss Zero already! Wouldn't the consciousness of others corrupt your own? That is prevented through memory management, a process in which regulators also play a role. The regulators are constantly recording the memories of their wearer, so if they should suddenly die, their memories can be refreshed as part of the restoration process. This is how they preserve one's identity and sense of self. However, the regulators are also triggered when someone else dies. Reason being is that the regulators forcibly extract memories relating to the deceased from anyone wearing one. Why would they do such a thing? It's a kindness bestowed upon the people by Everkeep's core system, so that no one has to suffer the pain of loss. Oh, that's so messed up, dude. I don't like that. So this is what is meant by their memories being in the cloud. Indeed, all memories of the deceased are wiped from the minds of the people and archived in the system. It's a frightening function of the regulators, and an integral step in soul cell production. You see, when a person dies of natural causes, their soul is temporarily housed within the regulator. It's then delivered to a facility where memories are separated from the soul. The two different orbs that come out. The result is a fresh soul cell, free of impurities, ready for distribution and consumption. This is so twisted. Meanwhile, the memories are stored in the core system to be remembered forever. And this is why people are happy here. On its surface, it's similar to the Yokhui philosophy, but I see nothing noble or comforting in it. Well, it doesn't seem so terrible to me personally. All comes down to what you're used to, I suppose. Like the barrier encasing Alexandria, this system was created to overcome the calamity that transformed the world hundreds of years ago. Amidst the mounting death toll, scientists used Electrope to devise a means to save what lives they could so that the nation could endure. I understand the people of Alexandria did what they believed was best to save their people. I just find it hard to believe that Torali would also accept this way of living. The use of regulators was never compulsory. The people have always been free to go without them if they so wish. Sphene didn't strike me as the sort of ruler to impose her will on others. Whatever her motives, she has given the people a choice: live with the risk of true death or the security of the regulators. However you feel about them, it would be easier to understand what the regulators are capable of if you saw it for yourself. I know just the person to show you, and as luck would have it, they should be starting work right about now. Who are we going to see exactly? Come with me and you'll find out. This music that we're listening to right now, the kind of staticky, crackly radio, it's reminding me a lot of the radios in Garlemald and kind of that unsettling feeling that it gives. Cahciua, what are you doing here and with so many friends? Apologies for the interruption, but I was hoping they might observe you at work. She's got a hunting, you mean? That's fine, I guess. Hold on, I assumed they were wearing special regulators like Queen Sphene's crown, but they aren't wearing anything at all. It's much too dangerous to be here without one. What if they're struck by lightning or attacked by beasts? If anything should go amiss, I will take full responsibility. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. I brought this lot here to see this danger you speak of, if it's not too much trouble to ask. Ah, of course, in which case, it'd be a shame to waste my efforts on just any old beast. You all can handle yourselves in a fight, right? If you cause a ruckus slaying what critters you see nearby, there's a chance you'll draw out something worthy of a demonstration. For free? We're not even gonna get any soul cells? I demand soul cell compensation. I heard there's a fresh Namikka soul for the picking. This one will do nicely. I don't like the looks of this. Let us help! Oh no! Look out! Arg! Oh my god. Oh my gosh, she dead. She needs healing! What if you just get like spawn camped? What if someone like, what if the beast was just like constantly attacking her body? Like doesn't give her all this time to slowly stand back up and fight it. That was embarrassing. The bastard caught me off guard. I told you not to worry. This will only take a moment. What is happening there? That's what Zoraal Ja did. I noticed that when they pulled out of the old lady, one of them was blue and one of them was red, wasn't it? Is the red how they're doing what they're doing here? Some other component of the soul that they're using? Weird. Just like Zoraal Ja. I think I understand now how Zoraal Ja was able to return from the dead and defeat Papa, but I'm not sure what we saw at the end there. As soon as the regulator turned red, it was as if you were possessed. Your movements became beast-like. Don't tell me. You empowered yourself with the soul of a beast. I'm reminded of the serpentine soldier we encountered at Vanguard who did the same. So you've crossed paths with one of the king's elites. Such a form can only be achieved from gorging yourself on souls. Well, I should be getting back to work. Take care. By gorging yourself on souls. And there you have it. Regulators can be loaded with two kinds of souls, those of peoples and those of beasts. If, for example, you used the soul of a wolf, you could grow more agile and feral, as you saw with Strika. Using several of the same type at once, however, would result in physical changes. Your teeth might become fangs, your nails claws. Too many, and you'll become more beast than man. Perhaps more shocking is that the technology to achieve all of this was developed hundreds of years ago. The civilizations and the reflections are surprising indeed. Some of the civilizations and the reflections may surprise you. Spoiler Selk! When Emmett Selk spoke of surprising civilizations and other reflections, I wonder if he had Alexandria in mind. Cahciua, there's something I need to tell you and your people. We came here for no other reason than to strike down Zoraal Ja. I love how expressive the robot is. My kin invaded our nation and murdered our people. As vow of resolve, it falls to me to bring him to account. I am prepared to do what I must, and I won't hesitate when the time comes. Like us, you and yours oppose Zoraal Ja. In light of this, I propose that we work together to stop him once and for all. I realize that this is sudden, that it's a gamble to trust someone you've only just met, but I would trust in the conviction of anyone who shares my goal. So fight with me, I beg you. As you say, our goals align, and I don't doubt your resolve in the least. If you hadn't proposed working together, I would have done so instead. Besides, how could we not trust you? My only son is with you, my fussy little bun-bun. He's all the reason I need. I love that Cahciua won't stop calling him that. Then it's decided. Here's to a fruitful collaboration. I'll show you to Oblivion's main headquarters. Oh, I thought this was it. You'll be impressed to know that we're located right inside that tower in the residential district of Solution 9! Oh my god, it's happening. When you're ready, come and meet me at the tower entrance. Is it just me, or are Aaronville and Cahciua complete opposites in personality? Yep, they absolutely are. Meanwhile, in Everkeep. Are these all souls? Or memories?
You've been consulting with Wook Lamont.
Whoop, busted. That didn't last long.
No matter. I do not know what you are scheming. But when your realm lay on the brink, you were powerless. You had no choice but to turn to me. Whatever sentiment you may feel for her, it is my power you require. Is it not?
Perhaps. And yet, knowing the love that Wook Lamont bears for her people, how she regards them all as kin, I cannot help but wish to spare her the same pain I have suffered. What's more, her friends possess new knowledge. Were we to work together, we might find another path. I know you're loath to consider it, but is there no hope for peace with Tuliolo? What we've already done may be unforgivable, but it needn't continue. You needn't kill your brother and sister.
So is Sphene truly a good character? Or she was just desperate?
I slew my only flesh and blood. Yet you attempt to sway me with an appeal to family. The memory of my father's final moments still fills me with disappointment. Age came for him before I did. For long years, I sought to prove the miracle. And weak as he was, defeating him achieved nothing. To kill them is my only recourse.
Because he still wants to prove himself.
Wook Lamont and Kona, who bested him as he was in his prime.
That's his motivation.
They are still your siblings, even if not by blood. That such bonds should mean so little to you.
Absolutely. Absolutely agree.
I am bound to no one. Serve none save myself. I made that clear when first you spoke to me in the Golden City.
So it was her who reached out. I'll probably go back in my own time and review that cutscene. It must have been just pure desperation to save her people.
Remember, I can easily kill your beloved family. If you would protect them, cast aside any foolish notions. Your wisdom and abilities are valuable insofar as our goals align. So think well before you act, Queen of Reason. Uklamot, if you are father's worthy successor, then you will find your way to me. But should you fall short, I will lay waste to Tuli Yolal.
So he's gonna wait for her to come find him. Okay.
What now?
So I guess that's our confirmation that it was her who spoke to him through the gate. It almost seemed like an ominous force, because like their first words were like, at last, after 10,000 years, I'm free. You know what I mean? But I guess it was just purely out of desperation to save her people. Having the first contact with somebody outside and desperate to improve their quality of life and save themselves, she agreed to his terms. Long last, we're entering the tower. Not that I'm excited or anything. Not unduly. Those of us who've known about Solution 9 have been so excited for this moment. Solution 9. Wuklamat is eager to head to Everkeep. Yeah, just Wuklamat, not me. Definitely not me. Right, Cahciua is waiting. Let's head to the tower. Oh my god, the posters?
Everkeep, a tower of electrope piercing a perpetual shroud of storm clouds. Occupying the 9th level of this 12-tiered structure is a residential district called Solution 9.
Oh my god!
In so naming their home, what hopes did its founders harbor for it? And did it prove the answer they sought?
I'm so happy. I almost feel like I should change my outfit to one that matches what they're wearing. Like the PvP armor.
Spectacular, isn't it?
Yeah.
There are more districts throughout the tower, including industrial ones, but Solution 9 is the largest.
Just being here makes my head spin.
Perfectly natural reaction. A city of shimmering electrope, replete with strange technologies that cater to every conceivable need. We never dreamed of the light back home in Tuliyolo. Now, while I go and explain the situation to those in the back room, why not take a moment to explore? I believe lived experiences are far more educational than dry explanations.
I love Cahciua's VO, dude. They're doing incredible.
And you want to know more about Sphene and Zoraal Ja's dominion, do you not?
Just to confirm, while we have been allowed inside, are we also permitted to roam?
Absolutely. As Sphene's registered guest, you'll find you're exempt from the sentry scrutiny. The elevator to the uppermost level. I wouldn't go near that. But other areas should be fine provided you act like you belong.
All right then, we'll show ourselves around.
Yes. Familiarizing ourselves with the technology here will help us prepare for the battles to come.
Try not to enjoy yourselves too much, or you're liable to attract attention.
Once you've explored to your satisfaction, come to the entrance to True View in the eastern sector.
True View.
The way from there is a little complicated, so I'll send someone to guide you.
Understood. We'll see you later.
Oh my god.
I shall speak with the residents. Perhaps one of them will recognize the earring.
Oh, true enough, true enough.
What's with this place? How can this all be the inside of a tower?
This doesn't even feel like the same expansion. Like, this is such a juxtaposition from what we were just doing for the first 5 levels.
So, what aren't you telling me? Where are you?
That I can't reveal yet. Precautions, you understand. Just know that I'm safe.
I hope she still has a body.
But come, tell me about your adventurer friend. You seem to have a great deal of faith in him. You must have been through a lot together.
You might say that. For instance, we found the entrance to the Golden City.
Wait, what? You did? Why didn't you mention this sooner?
I love this VO, dude. Look at this aetheryte shard. What the heck? That's so cool. I want to see what the... Is that the main aetheryte? I love it here. I love it here so much. This is incredible. Absolutely beautiful, dude. Holy cow. Oh my god, there's even like a lower section where it looks like something like cars is down there. Or maybe information moving between. Wow, dude, this is an impeccably designed city.
Ah, there you are. La Mati!
Sphene has this like comical, like medieval, like fanfare sometimes when she's on screen, and it's so strange considering the setting.
Now, I know you've scarcely arrived, but I have a request to make of you.
Oh, a request, you say?
Yes, an important one.
Huh? Are you gonna make the request? Bye!
I'll say it plain. I want you to make peace with Zoraal Ja.
Girl, I don't know if that's possible.
What? I thought you said you weren't on his side.
We have come no closer to seeing eye to eye, nor do I condone his methods. Be that as it may, I don't want you to fight him. I don't want you to regret a decision made in anger and haste. Unequipped with regulators as you are, the risk is too great.
I appreciate your concern, but you ask the impossible.
If we leave Zoraal Ja, he will attack Tuliyollal, if not confronted by Uklamat. And I don't think there's any way to get through to him.
He will never renounce his war. As vow of resolve, it falls to me to stop him.
I'm inclined to agree.
I know you love your people too, and so you must understand how I feel. Why I cannot, will not back down.
If she somehow, like, full charisma build convinces Zoraal Ja to drop this conquest, then this is a Disney movie in disguise. Like, I think this only ends with Zoraal Ja's defeat. I don't see how we could possibly convince him otherwise.
Let me say only this then. Zoraal Ja will use any means to win. If you would protect your people, return to them at once and prepare. Prepare as best you can. It may ring hollow coming from the queen of an enemy nation, but unlike me, you still have the power to determine your own fate.
You really are a curious one. Look, you needn't worry for us. We have dependable comrades holding the fort in Tuliyollal. They'll keep everyone safe, so we can devote our attention to affairs here.
So you have comrades on whom you can rely. I envy you.
No, she lonely.
You know, we'd like to learn more about you.
Sphene just needs a friend. We could be friends, Sphene.
About me?
To be frank, we're still not sure whether or not you're trustworthy. So, if you have a moment, would you show us around the district? That way, we can get to know you better.
You're asking me, the Queen, to show you around? Oh, but I jest. I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. Very well, I shall be your guide. You're my guests, after all, and teaching you about my realm would be a pleasure in and of itself.
By etching arcane circuits upon it, electrope can be used to convert lightning energy to those of other elements. In so doing, we can achieve various effects. For instance, a conversion to wind produces flotation, which is required for the propulsion of our flying vehicles. A conversion to fire, meanwhile, produces light and heat. It is employed in devices such as street lamps and heaters. There are even self-heating cups that keep your drink warm. I want a self-heating cup. It's almost scary what you can do with electrope. If such wondrous material existed in our world, I imagine everyone would be fighting over it. What was that look? Huh? Girl, what are you hiding? Why aren't you telling us the whole truth? What is Sphene's deal? Like, obviously it's a deep sadness and darkness, but like, she's just leaving so many empty blanks and like dodging questions and ducking and weaving around everything. I don't understand. Slab of pink hexagons. What is it? Pepto-Bismol? What is this one? Pepto-Bismol. Pepto-Bismol cubes. I mean hexagons. They're our best approximation of the taste of and texture of grapes. I've never tried the real fruit, so I can't say how faithful they are, but there's no denying their popularity. Is that like a making fun of the squapes yet again? There's no way. Hexagon grapes, please. Gimme. Delicious hexagon grapes. Oh, amazing. I've never had any meat like this before. I could eat this every day. And how about you? Ah, time to lie. Time to lie about a product I did not actually taste. It's fantastic. Best grape approximations I've ever eaten. Ah, right. What about you, Sphene? Aren't you having something to eat too? I appreciate the thought, but I'm fine for now, thank you. Sphene robot? Sphene robot? Why not eat? Why not eat, Sphene? Are you a robot? All right, but what's your favorite food, if you don't mind me asking? My favorite food? I'm sorry, it's just when I think of those who labor to bring us the food, I find I can't settle on one thing. I thought I was indecisive, but you're something else. Indecisive? Perhaps I am, but you didn't need to laugh about it. Little baby Mamulja? Why was there a little baby Mamulja? What is baby Mamulja doing here? What? That was so cute. Hello, Isadora. Your Majesty, you came. I have friends with me today. Is that all right? Of course. Friends of the Queen are friends of ours. Please, make yourselves at home. Hello, Milos. Have you missed me? My son was born with Levin sickness, a severe etheric imbalance towards lightning. As a result, he suffers from paralysis. He cannot walk and struggles to speak. For a blessing, he still has his hearing, and even on bad days, he can communicate with his eyes. I see. Sphene visits often, does she? She does. Milos simply adores her. He sometimes even manages to smile when she's here. There's nothing you can do for him. Perhaps a treatment with souls, or... Unfortunately, no. While souls can revive those who have met with an accident, they cannot reverse the effects of old age and illness. Truth be told, many children are born like Milos. The illness has existed for generations, but we've been unable to find a cure. The cause is quite clear, though. The excess lightning in the environment. It's no coincidence the number of cases has risen dramatically these past 30 years. It's all my fault. I'm sorry, Isadora, but I must be going. I promise to make it a proper visit next time, with treats to share. There's no need to apologize, Your Majesty. If it weren't for you, Milos and I wouldn't still be here. Thank you, Queen Sphene. It's my pleasure, Milos. I'll be back soon, so be a good boy for your mother and for me. So, her decision, I'm working off the assumption that Sphene was the one that reached out to Zoraal Ja and agreed to his terms. Her choices somehow, whether knowingly or unknowingly, flung their bubble, which I'm assuming was the last bastion of the reflection that she's from, onto the source, and therefore caused this increase of ether sickness to like really boom, and she blames herself. I don't know what Sphene's deal is, if she is perhaps a composite of the memories as she has like the special regulator. My current thoughts are she's either a composite of all the memories of those that have come before her, and that's why she views everybody like family, or she was like a master AI, like a robot that was set to oversee this last bastion of their humanity. Because her behavior is very strange, especially around food. I am leaning more towards like an AI or a robot because of that. No, no, it's level 98. Her people, her family. No, okay, until next time. This has been so exciting.